Hello there, FlossTube. It's Stacy, aka Mimi.stitcher. I am back for my FlossTube video number 5. Bad hair day again today. It's my day off, so you know how it is, ladies, guys. Sometimes we just like to slouch and be in our pajamas or our day clothes and just enjoy our day. Not having to get dressed and do anything quite yet anyway. Hope you guys have been having a great stitching time. Working retail in the nursery business this time of the year is really strenuous for me, so I'm doing very good to get an hour a day in on sewing. So I'm 3 months out on video, so I've been watching some of my YouTube buddies. I want to give a shout out to, I got a Stitchy Kindness from Michelle Denahan. Such a sweet lady. She and I had been discussing, or she's seen that I was talking about the lack of Western themed cross stitch out there. I kind of want to do a Western decor in my certain areas of my home, and it's really hard to find Western themed patterns, and I mean more along the line of cowboy boots, not Southwest, but more like the Western hats, spurs, you know, horseshoes, cow horns, that kind of thing. But Michelle was so kind, in the middle of a move, was thought of me and took the time to send me some cutouts that she had from magazines, a super little Little House Needleworks that I had been eyeballing, that I really had on my wish list, so I'm so entirely happy about that one. And then this one here with the cowboy boots is the cutest thing ever as well, and it does have a saying in the center of it. So Michelle, I thank you so much for thinking of me in that time that you were busy doing things you needed to do with your life. For you to take a moment out for me was really great. I'm going to tell y'all I have an addiction, and it is called cross stitch. I need to stop. I've spent so much money. That's cross stitch sale they've been having at Hobby Lobby. I've been going in there and picking up a few things at a time here and there, but we'll go to Stash here in a little bit. I want to wish all the mothers out there a great Mother's Day weekend. I'll be working, but my husband has decided he's going to cook me a great meal, so that'll be really nice. And I had a birthday. I turned 50 in April, so that was a little distressing. My kids got me the most beautiful thing ever. I want to show this off to you guys. And I don't get to wear it as much as I would like, but it's the Open Hearts line, and it has 4 open hearts on it for my 4 children. And I just love it. My kids know my heart, so I'm very excited to have this. It means a lot to me. I hate that I can't wear it all the time. When you work outdoors and you're work around bag goods and heavy items and bricks and dirt and mulch, you just don't want to wear those pretty things to work. I'm afraid I'll lose them. But again, so I'm going to go into the stitchy stuff first. What I've been working on, basically what I haven't been working on. Hopefully when the weather heats up and people get tired of working in their yards, I'll be able to pick back up. I'll start with my finish. Only thing I've gotten finished this year was my Lizzie Kate, the Promise Me. I know you guys know all of this. It's on the call for fabric, I do believe. And I'm going to try to frame this myself. That's a whole nother bit I'm going to need to get into if I can stop buying cross stitch stuff. I'm going to do the village tree. Seen this, I really like it. It's a Stony Creek pattern, and I already have my Lugana for that, so that's going to be a start coming up for me pretty soon. I have a start on somebody on Stitch Mania was doing this, so off to eBay I had to go, and so I have a start going on that. I haven't gotten much in, just a little bit. I've been struggling with my Q-snaps. But, you know, I had went with the roll scroll frames there for a while. And I'm really finding if you put that felt in on the Q-snaps, it really tightens that up. So I'll show you a project here that I'm working on. The next one I'll show you is just on a, I think that's an MCG 28 count, nothing fancy, got it at Hobby Lobby. And this is a new start for me. Let me get to my photos here. It was in the cross stitch, one of those digital cross stitch magazines that I have. If anybody wants to know it, I'll be sure to shoot that out. It's called Toy Shop. If I can get that. Well, this brim is really bright. But in essence, it's got some browns and stuff in it, and two little kids staring into the window of a toy shop. So this is what I've really just been working on for the last week or so. There's the brick. There's a dollhouse in a window. And here's the little girl, and here's her hat. But it really tightens it up if you put that felt in there. So I had been using the roll scrolls. I just would go to Lowe's and just buy these scroll rods, and my dad will just cut them in half and sand them down for me, and just, you know, put those in my, scroll rods, and just roll these up and put these in a bag. But this is not too bad. Not too bad at all. For smaller stuff, you know, you're still going to need your scroll rods on some large items. But okay, so let's see, moving on. I have so many things that I need to be working on, but I'm trying to focus a lot on my Christmas stuff. So this one is, I think maybe if I turn this brightness down, it might work a little better. So this one is Maria Diaz design. It's called Paris Streets. It has the Eiffel Tower in the back, two buildings on the side, a cafe, so on and so forth. So this is where I'm at on this one. You can see my tower is working. And then here's my building, and my cafe is on down through here. So made a little progress on this. These drab browns are really, really hard to get into working in, you know, when it's springtime, but it's coming along. I'm happy with that one. My Guardian Angel, which everybody knows this one, 1994, 96. My conversion in blue. There she is. You can see baby's face 1/1, and I've got my metallics going in there. So try this one, but for Christmas. Hope for Christmas. And the Paris Street I'm going to try to have for Christmas too. Daughter went to the rodeo, so I went and spent a little bit of time at Starbucks and just sat and gave them all my money and drank all their coffee, and worked a little bit on this little Western theme one from Country Cottage Kids. And all I worked on was border. I don't have to tell you how fun it is, ladies, to do that border and hope like heck you match up, ladies and gentlemen, that you match up all the way around. Well, I didn't. I matched up this way, but I was one off just a little bit that way. But luckily I only had to rip out about this much. I guess the coffee wasn't kicking in as good as it needed to that day. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. I ripped it out, put it aside, and moved on. My Home of a Needleworker. I don't know if I brought my pattern out for this. Maybe not, but I know you probably have all seen it. I think the only thing new I've got is maybe some berries up in here and the scissor with the spool that I think I did just that, the straight stitch on that. But, you know, I could have this finished in 2 weeks if I really wanted to, but I have so many whips, I can't figure out what I want to work on. I need some sort of plan. I need for spring to be over. That's really what I need. The next one is, of course, the Hawaiian Garden chatelaine. I've showed this one several times. Haven't put a whole lot into this. Probably just this part right through here. I'm using all the called for silks. I have a lot of them bought, but I'm up into the $8 skeins now. So, you know, it's going a little bit slower, so I'm just buying a little time. It's working out. Not too bad. And this one I'm doing, I have a son that's going to graduate from Stephen F. Austin State University this year. My baby son, and he went into agribusiness or something along that line. And I started doing this, turn the book over. It's called The Woods. It's in the Best of Just Cross Stitch magazine, which I got for $3. It's just a woodsy theme, and it's got a bird, and I've got almost all of this done except these long stitches. I want to do those last, and then there's long stitches in these pine cones on the side. So I just chose to do this on a plain Aida. I didn't want to do it on linen or anything. He's 22. He don't care. So I've got all the pine cones done. And all those green branches and stuff come off of there. And my chickadee, my words, my chickadee with my pine cone up here. And then it has a little lake scene with some mountains and some trees. I'm probably 2 days from finish on this. I don't like much at all, so that's going to be a graduation present for in the fall, so no biggie on that one. And I guess that's it. I'll move on into haul. That's everything I've just kind of been working on. Oh, wait. I'm going to do the toy box. It is a Heaven and Earth. I don't know what it is with me and kids and windows and Christmas time. I got the fabric from Heaven and Earth. I was lucky enough to just get a 12 by 16 for $8.50 a piece of Lagana. So 25 count. I think this is going to be my first attempt at 25 count over one. I'm going to try it. My eyes are not that good. I'm going to see if I can do it. I tried 25 count. I started and got along a good ways on a 25 count Heaven and Earth design, doing that tent stitch, and I just wasn't happy with the coverage. And I think what I should have done in hindsight now is I should have did more floss. It would have. I'm seeing a little bit of my fabric, you know, under there, and I'm not happy with the coverage. And looking back, I probably should have used 3 strands or 2 strands. I think I only used 1. But anyway, I was reading up on that, so, you know, I'm still trying to figure out the 25 count and see how I like that. So, okay, so on to haul. Haul, like I said, Hobby Lobby in their cross stitch sale. So, you know, none of my kids cross stitch. My oldest daughter does a little bit of Cricut t-shirt making and stuff like that, but she's not a fiber artist in any way. And so I have 2 granddaughters, and I'm hoping that I can snag them young ladies while they're still young. One of them's too young to start, but my oldest grandbaby, Carly, she's good. I think she could start now and probably do pretty good. So I just, been finding these little things for beginners and buying those up. I'm not a huge fan of Artisy. No, this one's Priscilla, but I did have some Artisy. And I know they're really good about running out of thread for these, so 50 cents, I'm not worried about. These, $2. These were the only 2 Disney collections they had left. My oldest son loves Disney, all things Disney, so $3.50. And then on some of the Artisy ones, they had the cards where you can do the cross stitch. It has the little perforated paper, and it makes into a card. I got a whole stack of these for anywhere from Christmas to graduations to Halloween to new baby. Whole stack. There was one little Artisy mini, $2. Okay, so that's pretty much that's it on my what I've gotten at Hobby Lobby. Of course, I'm still buying floss. I don't know, the older I'm getting, I'm having a harder time with when I start a project, I just feel the need to go down there and buy all new floss again. But I guess it's because I used to be a 1 project stitcher at a time, and it was okay for me to have, a thread box. But now I've got 3 or 4 heaven and earths going. I've got all of these little side projects, small things going, and I don't like robbing Peter to pay Paul, with my floss. So I like to go to my box and everything's in there. So we need to strike DMC, because 52 cents a skein's killing me. And I don't live too close to anywhere where I can use a coupon, and they won't let you use one at Hobby Lobby here, so I'm just in trouble. I need to stop buying, but I know you all can empathize with that. Oh, perforated paper. 2 golds and a silver. I'm a hoarder. I can't help myself. It was $1.25, so maybe some ornaments will go on the Christmas tree this year. $1.25, why not? Oh, the dimensions. Normally $16, I got it for $4. So, let's see. A Rawless kit. I think my grandbaby would really love this one. It's a 6x7. Great for kids and beginners. I think she will like it. I just got to get her rounded up and get her over here and sit down when her baby sister's not here, because they interact too much together and she don't focus and stuff. So Etsy and eBay. Here are some of my buys, some of the things that I've purchased, inspired by some of you folks showing me your things. The peacock and pomegranate. Haven't began this one yet. I think this one was at market this year, 2018. Love it. It's on the list. Got this one called Valentine House. The picture's not real good, so I mean I can move it close, but it's a little house and it has a saying. It's by You and I and Friends. Twisted Threads. This one, great preparation for this. I think that was a stash unload too. I've been doing a lot of stash unload, but so some of these might have actually came from there. He's cute. He's got some specialty stitches and stuff going on. I'm really digging him. He's a 4th of July start for sure. House on Rabbit Hill, just simply because I can't. I think I could do a small sampler like this, but some of these big, huge samplers you ladies are doing are just way over my. I just don't know how I would do with all those motifs. I think, well, maybe I would like just doing a house and then skipping over here and doing a dog and then skipping over there and doing a flower. But I've never done one, so I'm not quite sure. I tend to do hard things. I don't do anything really that's, I don't know, I just don't do smalls too much. And I've started to, you know, some of this stuff is small. And I'm liking it because I can get finished with things, but it's just distressing to have no finishes for a year, and you've got all these projects. I know I'm preaching to the choir, you all probably know. God's Lovely Garden Sampler. Look at that. So, I broke down and got this one. I couldn't really see what it was all about, hardly on Stash Unload, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, I got it because it was green. That green color is like my favorite color ever. And I seen that green and it had, I'm like, it's me. I have to have that. The Seamstress. Love Paula Vaughn. Just added on this Cricut collection because I like the I like those pumpkins. This is book number 30. I like those pumpkins. This is an old one. Everybody's seen this pattern. I actually have a Bible cover of this. Made by a dear friend of mine. Made it. And I seen the pattern. I said, I didn't know they did this in a cross-stitch pattern. So I seen it. I grabbed it. And another, inspired by scripture. I had another one of these books that they have quilts inspired by scripture. Herein again is my green. I just love that green. It's just my color. I just love it. So, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a little bit of that what I'm into. I know a lot of FlossTubers have been doing that, and it's a lot of fun to see what you guys are into. It's pretty cool. I'm into different color highlighters. I know a lot of you guys are probably doing this, but when you've got these paper patterns, you know, just highlight your colors and stuff off so you can get a highlighter in 1,000 colors. Readers.com. Did not know this. They look ridiculous, but they're bifocals. So when I'm watching TV, I look up and I can see what's on the TV, but I look down and I can see my cross stitch. They're $20 at readers.com. Pretty cool. So I tend to listen to TV more than I watch it when I cross stitch, so you know, I'll glance over, do what I'm doing, and so on and so forth. Birchbox. I'm not going to bring this down too awful much, but it comes with a little sample cosmetics in there. I think I did a 3-month subscription on these, but these boxes are the cutest thing ever. What I'm using this for is I just throw a little bit of thread in there for a project that I'm almost done with that woods one I'm doing. I needed to kit up something else, and so I just threw those little boxes are super cute. I couldn't just throw it away. I got to use it for something. Got these cool little scissors at Hobby Lobby. I got them for the straight point. Sometimes you really need to get in there. So these were really cute. I got these with my coupon one day when I didn't have anything really much that I was purchasing that day. I needed some bobbins, I think. I was at the $1.29 store. I don't know if everybody has a $1.29 store, but look what I found. So I picked up 2 of these. I'm thinking, y'all know what I'm thinking. There's going to be some cross stitch going on here. Maybe some Halloween. And I can put these on my entry table on a picture propper-upper. I think that'll be super cool. Shout out to my friend Tia. I don't think she watches my videos, but a lot of my friends at work gave me coffee cups. But look, she got me coffee. She says, I thought you needed coffee for all those coffee cups that all your friends have been getting you. So she was so sweet. Some of my coworkers at work actually threw me a little party and gave me the black balloons and the over the hill welcome to the backside of it. And but anyway, I sure appreciate all my work friends. They're great. They're really great. But that's pretty much all I have. I just wanted to get a quick video in. I've been wanting to do it for about a month. I've been sick. $150 later at the doctor's office for inhaler and the whole thing going on. I don't know what I had, but I thought I was dying there for a little while, but I'm glad I'm over that. But so I'm at about 26 minutes. I thank you guys for taking the time to watch. I'm trying to watch your videos. You know, I'll sit and watch, you know, various people. You know, when you get on here, you can't remember who you watch. But it's so fun to watch and see what everybody's working on. So, but hopefully it won't be 3 months. Maybe it's going to ramp down a little bit at work, and I'll be able to record more videos. So you guys can see what I'm doing. And you guys keep recording your videos, because you're just going to make me broke. Because I need to go to Hobby Lobby again today, but I don't want to go. I don't. I just spend too much. I got to stop. I need somebody to. I need a collar that'll shock me if I get anywhere close to Hobby Lobby. But anyway, you guys have a great Mother's Day for all you ladies out there, guys. It's good to see you. I love to see the guy cross stitchers. It's super. Tried to get my son into cross stitching, but he doesn't have patience for it. But that's okay. Maybe one day. Oh, one last thing. I have to show y'all. My dear husband. Oops, I forgot this one. I'm going to do this one. Shannon Christie Designs. They're birthstones. That one's November. It's for my oldest son. I'm going to do a long one on linen, and I'll do November for my oldest. And then I'm going to do June. And then I'll do May, June, and December. And I'm going to do them all in a row. And I don't see it, but it has the bead pack with it. Super cute. I want to do those on linen. Look what I got. My husband drove all the way to California. His aunt was getting to where her back was too bad and she could not quilt anymore. And he went all the way to California from Texas to get me this. That is a Tin Lizzie long arm quilting machine. I've wanted a long arm quilter for almost 20 years, and I now have one. So I'm itching to get that sucker set up, but that's just another addiction and another rabbit hole I'm going to be down into bad. So I have my she shed out in the back out there. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys that, but I'm working on getting my electricity and things run to that so I can get it air conditioned, and then I'll have that baby out there, and I'm going to be knocking out some quilts too as well. So you guys have a great month, and it was sure good to catch up again. And Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.